Hello guys, and welcome to my MLB 20 The Show Toronto Blue Jays franchise. And today we're actually going to be playing a game. And I'm working on a new format for this season. If it is actually in the, if I can actually get this done the way I want to, you'll see it. If it isn't, I'll explain it. But the format should be a little bit different from last year. Anyways, on to the game. Blue Jays baseball on the Boss King Returns YouTube channel, and as the Toronto Blue Jays will be taking on the Boston Red Sox from the Rogers Center here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. As Hyun-Jin Ryu will be today's starting pitcher, taking on Chris Sale. As here on opening day, Blue Jays looking to improve on a 2019 season, which they finished 4th in the American League East, behind the Yankees, Rays, and Red Sox. The Red Sox, on the other hand, looking to try and defy all odds and get back to the top of the American League East after struggling last year and trading away their star, Mookie Betts. The national anthems are being played, and it looks like we are ready. Looks like we are just about ready for baseball here in Toronto. Lineups, first pitch, baseball next on the Boss King Returns YouTube channel. And there is the starter for the Toronto Blue Jays, Hyun-Jin Ryu. 29 starts last year, 14-5. ERA sub 2.5 in 180 innings. And he will be taking on Chris Sale. 25 starts, 6-11, an ERA of near 4.5 in 150 innings. It's injury-riddled season for Sale in 2019, as he really struggled, and so did the rest of his Red Sox team. We will jump to the second inning, and Rafael Devers will face Ryu when he strikes out. McGuire's going to throw it down to first, and Ryu seems hurt. Ryu is... oh no, they're going to take him out of the game. The trainer pulls him, and Trent Thornton will come in. And 3-2 from Thornton is hit Chavis in the arm. Oh. 2-1. That's roped down the line, into the corner. It is off the wall. Fielded, thrown in. It is second and third with nobody out. With one out. And Verdugo will get the 1-0, or 0-1. Up the middle, base hit, 2 runs already in. And it is a 2-0 Red Sox lead here in the third inning. Alex Verdugo with a 2-run single, giving the Red Sox the lead in his first game with the Red Sox. Here we are in the 5th. Moreland swings and crushes it deep at the wall, way out of here. Mitch Moreland makes it 3-0 Boston here in the 5th inning. And this game is starting to look out of hand with how well Chris Sale is pitching. As Moreland, that has to feel like a dagger to the Blue Jays. Bottom of the 8th inning, Chris Sale. 1-2, and this will be his 123rd pitch of the night to Lourdes Gurriel. And Gurriel swings and drives it deep to left field. Way out of here. 3-2 Red Sox now after that long home run by Gurriel. And the Blue Jays are right back in it, 3-2. Like, he absolutely unloaded on that ball. opening day home run for Gurriel as he looks to continue to be one of the more consistent hitters that this team has had over the last few seasons. And Brandon Workman will come in to start the bottom of the ninth inning, and here's Randall Grichuk. It'll be the first pitch to Grichuk. Swung on, drill deep down the left field line, at the corner, at the wall, it's gone! Out of here! Solo home run, Randall Grichuk, and this game is tied. 3-3 in the ninth. Oh my goodness. The Blue Jays have tied it here in the ninth inning. One pitch in this game, and they have at least tied it, looking to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. As the Red Sox had a 3-run lead with only 5 outs to get, and now this game is tied. 1-1 to Puig. The pitch from Workman, swung on, hit down the left field line, at the corner, at the wall, it's gone! Blue Jays win it! Yasiel Puig, in his first game with the Blue Jays, has hit a walk-off solo home run, and the Blue Jays win it 4-3. Puig rounds third. He's coming home. He thrust his helmet in the air, and his teammates mob him at the plate. What a ball game! What a great opening day for the Blue Jays, looking to build some momentum to see if maybe they can get a 500 finish, or maybe even win, or maybe even make the playoffs this year. And Puig has made the day of many Blue Jays fans. Anyways, we will be signing off here from the Boss King Returns YouTube channel. Final score: Blue Jays 4, Red Sox 3. And we will be bringing you back to live commentary, Anthony, at the main menu. Yasiel Puig named Player of the Game. Signing off here from the Boss King Returns YouTube channel.
That was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Ryan Dull claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
So how about that game? We won the game 4-3 with back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the ninth inning. What a game. In other news, Hyun-Jin Ryu is not hurt, which is lucky. He only went an inning and 2/3, but he's not on the DL. And that move to sign Yasiel Puig worked out for me real well. So I'm gonna sim forward and find another game, and yeah, back to baseball. In between opening day and now, Randall Grichuk has gone on the DL, which kind of sucks considering he was tearing it up to start the season. But it's only 1 to 2 weeks, so he should be back. And in the meantime, I'm going to call up Billy McKinney, and apparently he wasn't even on the 40-man roster. Yeah, Billy McKinney is taking his spot on the 26-man roster. Damn. Okay, so back to simulating.
Afternoon baseball here.
A beautiful night here in Baltimore as the Toronto Blue Jays will take on the Baltimore Orioles from Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles today, it will be John Means. Poor start to the season as he's 2-3 with an ERA over 5 in his first 28 innings.
in his last start to
Only
pick up the
4
win.
walks to
We'll
31
see if he
strikeouts,
can keep it going and make it
which is
2
very
really good
impressive
starts in a row.
from the young left-hander. And starting for the Toronto Blue Jays will be Japanese import Sean Yamauchi. 5 starts, 1-0, ERA of 3 in 30 innings, 31 hits, 10 walks, 32 strikeouts. Very as the Japanese import begins his first season. And we'll jump to the bottom of the second as Yaguchi will deal the 2-1 to Mason Williams. Hit down the line, into the corner, at the wall, gone 1-0 Baltimore here in the second inning. And the Orioles lead 1-0 after Mason Williams, the former Yankee prospect, pounds one down the line. And the Orioles lead 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs
He got around on that pitch good. He didn't hit it. He didn't hit it hit it particularly hard, but this short porch here in Baltimore, you can barely make contact with it and hit it out. We'll jump to the top of the third inning, and here's Bo Bichette. The 1-1 from John Means.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hits it high and
High
deep out to
fly
center field.
ball,
Hayes
deep
on the run
center
for it.
field,
The
at
drag,
the wall,
and
gone.
goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Out of here, Bo Bichette, second of the season, second in 2 days. And the Blue Jays have tied this game at 1 here in the third. He got around on that one. Yeah, he got around on that one and crushed it.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the
398
game,
feet
you might
to
as well
dead
do it with a
center.
bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And the Blue Jays have tied this game at 1 apiece. And up steps Gurriel. Hitting really well to start this season. OPS just below 1,000. And he swings and gets around on it deep at the wall. Gone. 2-1 Toronto. And they go back to back, belly to belly, and he hits it 400 feet. He absolutely launched that ball. 8th on the season already, and the Blue Jays lead 2-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work.
Absolutely
so it seems
crushed
as though
that
they might
pitch.
have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he
Those
wants to stay
baby
in this
blue
one for a
uniforms
while.
on the Blue Jays, though. What do you got to say about those? Damn. Definitely catch your eye. And the pitch from Yamaguchi to Davis here in the bottom of the third inning.
Swing and a miss as he
Got him.
starts the third the same way he ended the second.
Great
with a
late
punch-out
breaking
one away.
slider from
Another strikeout
Yamaguchi,
for
and
him
it's
on
his
the
third
mound, and
strikeout
boy,
of
is
the
it fun
night.
to watch him go about his business.
No doubt.
He has such a good slider.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
And
Comes back with the cut fastball
2-1.
for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Got him looking.
2 up, 2 down on strike. Confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now. But
And the 2-1.
And we'll have
Got
to
him
leave it there
swinging,
as this
high
is strike
fastball
3,
running
and
up and
that
away,
will
and the
retire
inning's
the
over.
side.
1, 2, 3. He gets the side, and the Blue Jays still lead 2-1.
Oh, and there's a drive to
And that
left
ball is
center. You
launched
can
to
pretty
center,
much
back
forget
at the
about this
wall.
one. This
It's
is
a
way
one-run
out
game here in the 5th, as Austin Hayes absolutely annihilated that one to center. And the Blue
So a
Jays
solo shot
lead
here
has
to
shrunk
left
into
center
1.
field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Orioles
5th home run of the season for Hayes.
outside corner, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can
And
drive
the
another one out of the park,
3-2
just
to
like he did
Williams.
back in the second. Driven
Hit
inside
into the
the
gap. That'll get down.
Legs churning. He's headed for
Little one
second.
hop off the wall. And we have a runner on second with nobody else.
Some runs, and he is on one with the first out.
The Orioles are a single away from tying this. And Williams moves over to third, and they're just going to walk Davis.
Equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And it'll come up, and it'll up to Brian Holiday. Hits it on the ground. Bo Bichette backhands it in the hole. Throw on to Biggio for 1. Back to Tellez. Double play.
Got a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Here in the top of the 6th, still 3-2. Runner on first is Kevin Biggio. And the pitch to Tellez is swung on and launched at the wall. Way out of here. Rowdy Tellez hits that one way gone for a sixth on the year.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going.
Oh, it's 4.
And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
4 home runs in about a week and a half. Only playing against left-handed pitching.
That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups.
The big man Tellez just unloaded on that one.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the
And there's
cover
been a
off.
lot of homers in this
Curious to get
game.
your take on this. I didn't find the third base.
5-3. And here's the pitch to Hanser Alberto here in the bottom of the 6th, and he swings and hits it deep at the wall. Gone. Another home run in this ball game. Hanser Alberto,
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3.
a solo home run, and the lead shrinks to 5-3 here in the 6th inning.
Quite a bit, but if they can't score here,
And in comes Anthony Bass, runners on second and third. No 2 men down here in the 8th inning. He will face Trey Mancini. First pitch, ball 1. This crowd is starting to heat up. Then that ball is hit deep. Chasing it, Puig. He's there. He misplays it. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs score, and the Orioles have tied it at 5 here in the 8th. Trey Mancini comes through, and he may have gotten some help from a poor play from Puig. And the 1-2 from Giles will go to the 10th inning. And the pitch to Velasquez, he swings. Tellez dives, and he's hurt. Tellez has to come out of the game. And Travis Shaw will take over here in the 10th inning. And it'll be the 0-1 from Giles. Misses ball 2, ball 1. The 1-1 to Velasquez. Hit deep at the wall. And the Orioles win the ball game. Orioles win this game 8-5. 7-5 actually. Sorry about that. And Blue Jays lose a heartbreaker here in 10. As Velasquez gets mobbed by his teammates. And the Blue Jays manage to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory here in Baltimore. And it seems like they got Tellez to worry about. Giles just gave him a fat fastball over the heart of the plate. Well, Orioles take this game. Now we just got to wait for the player of the game, and yeah, we will be signing off shortly here from the Boss King Returns YouTube channel. And the player of the game, it appears they have chosen Mason Williams, the designated hitter, former Yankee prospect. An update after that last game. Rowdy Tellez has gone on the DL for a month and a half with damaged knee cartilage, which is kind of shit considering he was actually hitting decently to start the year. But not really much I can do there. He ended up getting it during a dive during the last game. Anyways, probably means that Shaw has to take over full time, and I'm not sure who the fuck I'm calling on. Ruben Tejada. No, I took him off the 40-man roster. Fuck. I'll be back. Give me a second. So, I think to fill up that spot, I'm going to sign Addison Russell, which Addison Russell was a guy who I was planning on picking up anyways, because he is a free agent. He's an asshole in real life. but there's still a chance that he ends up doing something. He's only 26. He has a B potential, 70 overall. At the very worst, he could be a trade chip. I'm going to give him 1 year, $5 million. So, there we go. He's going to end up taking up the spot that Tellez had. If worst comes to worst, he ends up in Buffalo. But, yeah, he will be taking his spot on this 26-man roster. I guess McKinney's gonna end up being the guy who hits against righties as our DH, and Shaw's gonna have to be the first baseman against lefties now. Russell's basically our full-time. He's a backup infielder. Yeah, that's the roster at the moment. Yeah, that last game was a fucking heartbreaker. But what are you going to do about it? Also, Mason Williams is good, apparently. God damn it. Okay, anyways. That'll be it for this episode. I'll just leave off by showing you the stats of our lineup and bench. And rotation and bullpen and all that. Anyways, that's enough nonsense for this episode. I'll see all you guys next time.